All right, got an exciting video for you here. I'm going to show you how to convert images into 3D printed objects. So this is a really high value add to a lot of your 3D printed objects because you could basically customize them with whatever you want. So I'm using AI. I'm going to use MidJourney today, but you could use ChatGPT or you could even draw the image. And then we're going to convert it to a scalar vector graphic using Inkscape, which is another free program. And then we're going to put that into Bambu Studio and actually create something for us to actually 3D print a product that we could sell in store. So this is a very common workflow that we use, and it's a really, really good way to really create high value for your customer by being able to customize things for them. So let's jump straight into it. I'm going to head over to MidJourney, and I've already been playing around with creating. Basically, this is a company that creates dragons with 3D printing. So I want it to kind of be, reminiscent of 3D printing. I want the dragon to kind of have this layered effect. So let's walk through the prompt that I use. So we want to create a black background with a very white image. That's going to be important in the next step. For now, just take my word for it. So basically, we're asking for a vector graphic monochrome. So we're only going 2 colors and a very simple and minimalist design. And then we put what we want. So it's a logo of a white dragon sliced into horizontal layers reminiscent of 3D printing. So I have already run that just below, but let's see if we add some weirdness and some variety, if we can get a better result. Yeah, so I don't mind these ones. Maybe I'll put the variety a little bit down and the weirdness a little bit down. We'll try again. And you know what, actually? I'm going to use the text that we just had, but I want it to be styled or use this as a character reference. So it'll use this image, but it'll apply this prompt. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I like this one now. Okay, so, yeah, but that one is nice too. Well, so depending on which one you like, obviously this will be a personal choice thing. Oh, this is cool too. You can vary them subtly or strongly. So I will probably just go in here and vary this one strongly and subtly, and we'll pick one of these and actually jump over to Inkscape. Yeah, those look pretty similar because it is a simplistic design. There would be some minor differences, but not very visible. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go with this one. So let's download that. And we're going to open Inkscape. We're going to import our image and just make sure that embed is clicked. And then we've got our image in here, and we're going to go to path, trace bitmap, and then it'll open up this window. So basically, it doesn't look like much now, but if we adjust our thresholds, we can convert this into a 3D object. Sorry, a scalar vector graphic, which will allow us to create a 3D object. So I think if I have the slider here, or maybe I can keep going. Oh yeah, there we go. I can really see the detail now coming through, but if I keep going, I'm getting rid of it. So right there, I'm getting pretty much exactly what I want. Once I hit apply, I can actually, I call this, drag my file out. And now I've got this kind of inverse of this dragon. So what I actually need to do is draw another cube that covers that. I'll make that red so you can see it. And we're going to make that the full width. I'm going to turn on snap mode, make that the full width of this square, and we're going to do a Boolean operation on this. Difference, there we go. Oh, got these little edges, delete them, delete them. So now I've got this dragon that I can actually use to 3D print. So I don't need the image anymore. I'm going to save that to the desktop as a dragon. And then let's jump over to Bambu Studio and we can actually 3D print this. All right, so I'm in Bambu Studio and I've created this little plate. I basically made it 3 millimeters tall, and we're going to make it like big enough so the client can have a feel of this logo and have a good look at it. So if I click on that part and then take my dragon file that I've just made and put it on there, you can see that it comes up with this kind of edit SVG button here, SVG scalar vector graphic. So I'm going to drop it down to 1 millimeter in thickness and rescale it now so I can move it into the center. And there I am. Got my dragon. Now, the dragon is in a different color, so I head over to objects. I can change the color of it to here. And if it's yellow, then yeah, we are good to go. We can actually just print this now. This is our custom logo. Now you can put this on products, or I've just put it on a test swatch for now, but you could actually emboss this into your product. So let me show you how to do that now. So if you didn't want to do it a different color, so this actually is raised up. The dragon actually comes out of the part. You can actually cut it into the part also. And then if you hit slice, you'll see that it actually builds the dragon into the piece like that. So yeah, really quick, easy way to add a lot of value to your products, and it only takes some free tools. So give it a go. Cheers guys, we'll see you in the next video.